All right. Good morning, class. Today we're going to talk about classifying triangles and quadrilaterals. So let's start with the type of triangles based on their sides. So we're going to talk about this first row up here. First of all, a triangle has 3 sides. Okay, so all triangles have 3 sides. If you find a triangle with more than 3 sides, then it's not a triangle. Okay, so our first triangle is an equilateral. So an equilateral triangle has all equal sides. Okay, so it's just like how the name sounds, equilateral means the length of all sides are equal. An isosceles has 2 sides that are the same. So only 2 sides will be the same length, and then the bottom or however the isosceles triangle is positioned is going to be smaller than the other 2 sides. A scalene triangle has different sides, so the lengths are all different. So this side right here is a different side length than this one, and this one's also different from the other 2. Okay, now we're going to move on to our triangles based on their angles. So an angle is where 2 lines meet, okay? And then this area would be the angle. So on the first one, it's a right angle. A right angle means that the 2 sides, when they meet, the angle is going to be able to form a square. So it should be a perfect 90 degrees. So when you see when the 2 lines meet, if it's a true 90-degree right angle, it's going to form a square. Okay, so that's a right triangle. So one angle is 90 degrees. An acute triangle is all angles. So each point where the 2 lines meet will form an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Okay, and then an obtuse angle, a obtuse triangle has one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Okay, so those are how we classify triangles. Now we're going to move on to classifying quadrilaterals. Okay, so we're going to start with our quadrilaterals. Okay, so a quadrilateral has 4 sides. Okay, so there are different types, as you can see, of the quadrilaterals. We're going to quickly go over them. You have your trapezoids, which are like these first 3 here. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral that has 4 sides that are all different lengths and angles. As you can see, we have the trapezium and the trapezoid, which are similar. If you were to draw a line in the middle of those, it would form a right angle, okay, on just like this trapezoid here. Not so much on this first one, but that's what it should look like if it's a trapezoid. Now there's an isosceles trapezoid, which means that all the sides are different. 2 of the sides are different, okay, and have the same angles. So there's 2 sides like here that are the same and they have the same angles, okay? And then we have a parallelogram. A parallelogram means that there are 2 sides of the quadrilateral that are parallel to each other. Okay. So parallel means that they are the same length and that they are running at the same angle, as you can see in the parallelogram picture. Now a kite, we're all familiar with a kite. Okay, so it kind of looks like a diamond. or like a baseball field almost. Okay. For the kites, you have two sides that are equal and have the same angles. And then when you draw lines in the middle, just like they did here in this picture, it forms a right angle. Now, a rhombus is all four sides, as you can see, are the same length, and two angles are going to have the same degree. So they're going to be the same angles. And then the other two are also going to be the same. So they're going to be different angles, but you'll have two of the same of one angle. So we could say like maybe this is like 30 degrees. This could be 30. And then like maybe this is like 60. And this is 60. Okay. So that's what a rhombus is. Now, a rectangle, we're familiar with rectangles. So you have two sides here that are going to be the same length, and then you have two sides here that are going to be different from the longer sides, but they're both going to be the same. And then each angle, you can kind of see, is going to form a 90-degree angle. Now, and then you have finally you have your square. So, of course, we all know that the square is equal on all four sides, and each angle is 90 degrees. So that is a perfect square. So those are your quadrilaterals. Okay, and that's it for the lesson. It's pretty quick. If you have any questions, you know you can always reach out in GoGuardian, the Google Class comments, or when we meet at 1 o'clock on Zoom. Okay, your assignment's in Freckle, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.